for myself, when I think about pitfalls in bringing neuroscience into psychotherapy, you know, under the general heading, of course, of first of all, do no harm. For me, there are three basic pitfalls to try to avoid, and I've stepped into them all myself. The first one is the old wine in new bottles phenomenon, where basically a perfectly adequate psychological explanation or description is neurologized and expressed with neural language. You can actually just replace the fancy polysyllabic terms, the amygdala made me do it, with I came home and it was a mess and I got mad. And you haven't really lost any functional meaning in a practical, clinical psychotherapy
No value
context.
has been added.
Yeah, like what's the point of saying that? The second pitfall is frankly claiming authority. I swear, if you put on a white lab coat and put on a stethoscope, you could sell more cars. You know, you wouldn't have to claim to be a doctor. Just the mantle of authority of the scientist and so forth. And you know, if you want to sell a book, put the word brain in the title. Not that I'd ever myself do that, right? But anyway, you know. And I think we have to be a little careful about that. And I think there's been a way in which in the field there's a long history of being the poor cousin in the mental health field, you know, kind of doctor envious, if you will. And I think that's important to be thoughtful about. It's easy to make, to kind of wrap ourselves in that mantle of, you know, medical scientific authority. And then the third pitfall is really kind of fundamental, I think. It's to lose faith in the mind. You know, that's what Dan is getting at there. And it's about levels of explanation.